Hello and welcome to our technical analysis session, the Daily Nifty Insights with MJ. Let's study, explore, and understand the current stock market with the help of performance of Nifty. Today is the 9th June 2020, and we'll be estimating the probable moves, resistance, and support levels, along with the new emerging trend in Nifty for the next trading day, that's 10th June. Today, Nifty started the day with a bullish bias, taking cues from the global market, but the morning up move could not sustain at 10,291 level due to profit booking. Nifty as well as Bank Nifty both witnessed selling pressure, mostly from the banking and financial sectors. The market breadth remained negative with only 13 stocks advancing and 37 stocks declining. We had expected the market to correct with profit booking in a higher range from 10,000 to 10,350 based upon the data and trading pressure of participants available from previous day. Nifty traded well within the same range and corrected with a profit booking at a higher range as expected. You can see the daily Nifty chart on my screen. Nifty opened today with a gap up of 14 points and led the rally up to 10,291. At 10,291, the profit booking started and the Nifty could not sustain bearish pressure and lost all the gains of the day in the second half of the day, which saw the continuous bearish pressure, taking the Nifty down to 10,021. It recovered, of course, a little, closing at 10,041.61, which is slightly above 100 days exponential moving average, but it closed with a net loss of 121 points. Let's see what kind of scenario is emerging at present from current scenario. Nifty opened up with a bullish bias, but it saw heavy selling pressure at this point of time. Yesterday, we had noticed that it had made a bearish belt hold kind of pattern, which is a bearish pattern, and we also covered that in our yesterday's analysis. We were looking for the confirmation today, and the confirmation came in the form of this bearish candle. But Nifty today got a support at 100 days exponential moving average that's lying at 10,041. Almost 2 weeks rally, Nifty was in uptrend making higher highs and higher lows, but today it made lower high and lower low, thus changing the trend. Let's wait for tomorrow whether the reversal of the trend is confirmed or not. And Nifty is still in the ascending channel. Now, from the price action perspective, let's see what kind of support and resistance levels are emerging for Nifty. If Nifty tomorrow gets bullish pressure, the first level of resistance it will get at 10,041 itself. That's a 100 days exponential moving average. But if it opens above than that, it will get the first level of resistance at 10,095. Above than that, it has next resistance level at 10,181. That is today's opening. Beyond that, 10,238 as well as 10,291 and 10,329. So a lot of resistive forces are on the upper side of Nifty now. And looking at the kind of bearish force building up in Nifty, if the Nifty goes down, it will get the first level of support at 9,974 level. Below that, 9,944 is the next level of support, which is 4th June's low. And below that, it's at 9,881. If 9,881 is also broken, it will get a support at 9,824. In case that is also broken, you got 9,727. And if that level is broken, you will see the Nifty filling up the gap of 29th 1st June, right? This gap filling is still due, which is between 9,727 to 9,600. So that's the kind of scenario emerging from price action. So if you look at from the price action perspective, if the Nifty is able to break 10,329, this high, you can see the Nifty going towards 10,550 level here. And if Nifty is able to break this level, that's 9,944 level, it will be moving towards 9,800 and then to 9,600 to fill up this gap. So we can say from price action perspective, so 9,300 9,300 to 9,824 could be the next trading range for Nifty. Looking at RSI, we can see that RSI is still above 60. It's at 63. So still bullish strength is maintained by Nifty. Although MACD has now got the flat histogram that shows that the bulls are not exerting enough pressure to take the Nifty upside. So that's emerging from the price action of it, right? So let's go to option chain analysis and to find out what kind of levels are emerging from option chain that will give us a great perspective, right? And to see that, what we can possibly do is we can open this. So let's observe the option chain data. We are talking about the option chain which is expiring on 11th June. And right, so today Nifty has closed at 10,046. So we'll be considering at 10,050 as a ATM, right? So this will become our ATM, and we'll be searching for the support levels in the OTM range of put. So on the right hand side, we can see the open interest of puts at 10,100. There are open interest almost 9.32 lakh. That is quite substantial. So there are traders who have still sold the puts, considering that Nifty will go above 10,100. Below that, you can see 10,000 is emerging as one of the strong levels because you got almost 2.1 million contracts still existing at this level, although there is a unwinding of 1,44,000 contracts at this level. Above than that, you can see a lot of unwinding of puts have happened. At 10,100, you can see almost 3 lakh contracts have been wound up. At 10,200 also 1,70,000 contracts. So this is a unwinding which has happened here, right? So these put writers who expected the market to go or remain above these levels have lost the confidence, and now they are of the opinion that the market may not go there. That's why they wound up the positions. So at this point of time, S1 emerges at 10,000 strike price. And the next level where you can see a substantial of fresh contracts emerging as is 9,900. That will act as a support too, right? Where you can see almost 1.94 million contracts existing. So this is acting as a support too. Below that, 9,800. Although there is a small amount of fresh contracts, that's only 1.16, but 2.2 lakh contracts are existing at this level. So open interest is highest at this point of time, as well as call writing is good. Sorry, put writing is also good at this level. So this will act as a support level 3. Below that, 9,700, 9,600. Although at 9,600 you can see the unwinding has happened. 9,500 also. One thing you would observe today, at lower level also new open interests have been created. So that shows some of the put writers are expecting the market to go down, right? And in comparison with yesterday, we can see that the put writing is happening at a lower level. So we can say that, the support levels have shifted downside, right? Now, looking at the call side, let's find out where are the resistive levels are existing or being created today. So we can see that the fresh 3.5 lakh contracts have been created at 10,000 level and overall 9.62 lakh contracts close to 1 million. So that will act as a resistance one level for Nifty, and although it's just below where Nifty closed today, but still that's a good level where fresh writing has also happened, right? Next level, resistance 2 level is emerging at 10,800, where you can see fresh 1.1 million contracts and overall 1.8 million contracts, right? That's a good level of resistance. At 10,200, again, more than 1 million contracts have been created today. So that will act as a R3, and overall 2.588 lakh contracts. Today, you will see a lot of, contracts have been created. Open interest has simply increased at all these levels. Even at 10,300, 7 lakh new contracts and 2.8 million contracts. And that's the highest one also, right? So that will act as the R4. Then you have at 10,400, amazingly 2.6 million contracts. At 10,500 is the highest level, 3.4 million contracts, and freshly written 9.25 lakh contracts here. So a lot of resistance. One thing we observed on the call side is today call writing has happened a lot. Also, the call writing has shifted to downside. That means at the lower level, more calls have been, open interest in the call sides have been created. That shows that the call sellers, who are basically the bears, have become more active. If you look at put side, not a single level where 1 million contracts have been freshly created today. But if you look at the call side, you can see that one, two, three, uh, at least at three levels, you can see more than 1 million contracts have been created freshly. So that shows the strength of bears being active in the market. Overall, if you see that there is a good amount of calls even at higher level, but at higher level, the call unwinding has happened, means no call seller is expecting that the Nifty would rather very these call sellers who have unwound their positions, they are expecting Nifty not to go above 10,500 level. Simply they took out their investment because the premium has reduced drastically there, so they have shifted, but still there is a good amount of open interest there, right? So what it represents a volatility. So you can expect on lower levels as well as higher levels, both the levels volatility is existing, right? So this is what is visible from your put and call writing, right? So the range, if we look at what kind of range is emerging here, is I can say 9,800 could be the trading range on the lower side tomorrow, and 9,300 could be your level on upper side. So this emerges as a trading range for Nifty for tomorrow, right? Now let's look at the kind of data which is created on FNO side, right? So today the retail clients, they have also closed their long positions, and now their overall positions are creating 1.11 level of trading pressure that we call is a sideway or mildly bullish. FIIs are also having a trading pressure of 1, so it's a sideways. DI pros are having 0.88 trading pressure that we call is a mild bearish. Less than 1 is a bearish. And overall, if we take care of overall, if we account for all, it's completely a sideways trading pressure, right? So we cannot conclude much from this data. Now, looking at the kind of FIIs buying or selling in cash market, you can see that FIIs had been net buyer today with a 490.81 crore rupees of buying in equities, and DIs have been selling. Yesterday also DIs were sellers, so today they sold 733.33 crore rupees worth equity in cash market. So not much of the actions happening from both sides, but generally you would not see DI selling in this quantum. So that's one bearish sign here. Um, you can also see the resistance and support levels based upon the pivot points on Nifty and Bank Nifty, which have been calculated based upon the data available today. One more thing you should observe here is a PCR of this series of Nifty is at 0.71, which indicates the bearish bias. Not only Nifty, but Bank Nifty PCR has also dropped today below one. That for Bank Nifty it's 0.72. That is also talking about the bearish bias in the market. All right. So in conclusion, looking at the data of FIIs, DIIs, or pros on futures and options, we can say that Nifty has a bearish uh, bias today. Also, it has made a bearish structure in chart, right? So this structure is called market high structure, which is a kind of reversal structure. And we cannot rule out further profit booking and correction and consolidation at this level. If Nifty closes above 10,329, then only we'll say the bulls are able to generate the momentum to take Nifty towards 10,550 level. If Nifty closes below 9,941, then bears will get chance to pull down the Nifty towards 9,800 and then to 9,600, filling up this gap created on 1st June, right? So until unless there is a clear-cut, breakout, would suggest the retail traders to remain neutral or trade with a hedged positions. Hedge your equity with your futures or options, but stay safe, right? I trust this analysis will help you to navigate through the market with favorable and profitable trades. Thank you very much for watching the videos. To get more details on technical analysis, you can also read our technical reports on Facebook page. To get latest information, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notification on our latest videos. To learn about stocks, derivatives, commodities, forex, trading, investing, technical or fundamental analysis, you can request for videos on a subject of your choice in the comment box. Thank you once again for watching and liking the video. Please share the video with your friends and family members such that they can also be benefited from the quality knowledge. Good luck, happy trading and happy investing.